Welcome back, baseball fans, as we continue this Legends in the Making playthrough where we are going from 1921 to 2025, rewriting history as we have combined the Negro League players. We've done a draft. We've instituted a draft already instead of just plucking free agents from wherever. And we're seeing where baseball history takes us. We are playing the role of the St. Louis Cardinals. We've had a lot of success. We are going to start this episode by taking a look at where the records are. We've been playing for about 10 years, so I thought it'd be interesting to see where things stack up with careers so far in some of the major players. So you can see single season batting. I don't think that's ever going to get touched. Some of these, we have nothing. Well, we have Jimmy Welsh in 1927 with the most at bats, Bill Terry with hits, Lou Gehrig, total bases, our guy. And then we've got Bob Musial with doubles and Max Bishop in walks. So nobody else has topped it in our seasons since we've been playing. Career-wise, Cobb is hitting 368, and he does have the career record of 366, so he's not that far off. He did retire, so he retired at a higher level rate, batting average, than he did in real life. On base percentage, John McGraw. So again, not ours. Babe Ruth is leading in slugging and on base, but we'll see. He's slacking behind. Runs, Ty Cobb with 2,331, which actually puts him about 100 above his real stats. Ricky Henderson has the record of 2,295. So Cobb has set a new career record in runs. And in hits, he has set a new career record there from 4,189 up to 4,385. Cobb leads in total bases. Cobb leads in singles. Tris Speaker finished off with doubles. Triples, Sam Crawford, who's from the... Oh, he did play one season in our remake here. Home runs, Babe Ruth, a little behind his pace of 714. That's for sure. He's hitting 30, but at 35, if we take a look at his real-life stats, he's only got 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5 years left. Probably not going to reach it. He didn't hit 60. He didn't hit 54. He didn't hit the 59. He has been way behind. He hit 54, but that's it. These 19 and 16 and 21, he was stymied in those. And so we've seen him way off the pace. RBIs, Cap Anson with 2,076. Ruth had 2,214. He is sitting at 1,608. I don't know that he's going to rack up another 600 RBI in his career. We could be wrong. Who knows? But Cap Anson still holding the record there. Stolen bases, Billy Hamilton holding the record. He is third in real life with that number. So 1,406 is what Henderson gets to. Nobody has approached Billy Hamilton. Caught stealing, Ty Cobb. Bruce leading in strikeouts. Now, Cobb is also leading in wins above replacement. Bonds leads that in real life. This number in Bonds has a 162.8 according to baseballreference.com. In the pitching categories, we've got seasonal Sarge Connolly with saves, 24. Dutch Henry in games, 82 games pitched, 1930. Wow. Sam Streeter with home runs allowed. That's not one you want. Nobody else has broken through. So as far as some of the major ones, Cy Young, I don't think anybody's approaching. Walter Johnson is retired already. He got to 418, which he got to 417 in reality. So really close there. Christy Mathewson's before our time. Grover Cleveland Alexander did finish with 373. He's sitting at 367. He's our guy. I don't think he's going to have enough to get those wins over the line, unfortunately. But we do have a couple. He's our only active player who's still moving up. Bullet Rogan, some others are down there as well. Oscar Charleston, interestingly, is second in real life on batting average, but he is not showing up. He's not had the same success in our playthrough, it appears. He's had a great career, though. As far as what else do we have? Sarge Connolly is leading in saves. Cy Young, still nothing new there. Walter Johnson does have the lead in shutouts and strikeouts with 36-31. Far cry from what we're going to see later on, but as of now, he's the man. No one else. Grover Cleveland Alexander, 2000. No one else is challenging him. Babe Ruth, hits allowed per 9 innings. Well done. And Cy Young with the WAR of 158.57. Again, leading everybody as far as that goes. So there's no one really approaching that as far as hits go. Eddie Collins no one's getting close to Ty Cobb on that. But that's where we stand on our on our career leaderboards at the moment. So where we left off, we lost to the Washington Senators, giving the American League their first World Series title, 2-4. We are getting ready to take a look at the new draft class and such that might be coming our way. And we'll pick back up when we get there. The draft is here, and we are drafting 16th. It's not going to be good. We are starting to run out of people to get because all these others are loading up on these big-time players. So for instance, if we look at all the players, let's look at the potential guys. We have Josh Gibson's re-entered the draft. He was drafted second last time, failed to sign with the Cleveland Guardians, and so now he's back. He'll go off the board quickly. Archie Vaughn, future Hall of Famer, I believe. Paul Dean here is one. Red Rolfe, Bo Bell. We don't need first baseman. So we're going to be picking up scraps, it looks like. I don't see any other major names. We'll see if we can find some role players. We do need some pitching help. We do have Lefty Grove. Everybody else is just okay. We don't know what we're going to get from them. As far as hitting goes, we do have Jim Bottomley and Oscar Charleston, who can still play outfield. He's listed at first base here. Lou Gehrig, so we don't need any help at first base with Bottomley and Gehrig. Clarence Palm is looking like he'll be phenomenal at catcher, so we have Al Lopez backing him up. We don't need any catch. Newt Allen, great second baseman for us. Malicher, great third baseman, but he's hurt for 5 to 6 months. Cronin, future Hall of Famer in real life anyways. We've got him at short, so we're good. Jimmy Dykes is starting to slip, but he can play third for us until Malicher comes back, so there's not a pressing need there. In the outfield, we have Wilson Reedus. We don't know what we're going to get. Batch Jenkins the same, and he's up to 32. Cool Papa Bell we traded for. Pepper Martin. We have okay guys, but I think Charleston's getting near the end, potentially. So it looks like outfield may be something we need to try to find. We'll see. But we're going to start the draft. We're going to go to the draft. Well, yeah, we'll do the draft pool. Nope. Sortable list. That's what I want. And let's see who goes off the board first. My guess is we know who's going to go off the board first. Josh Gibson's probably one of the first ones that will go. And, Cleveland said, no thanks, Josh. You didn't sign last time. We're going to go with Archie Vaughn. So the New York Giants get Josh Gibson. And then Paul Daffy Dean is we're going to be hurting. So let's see what we have. We've got Lou Finney. We do need some outside help, or outfield help, sorry. Had a great career for the most part. Solid career, not spectacular, but he could fill a role for us. Al Benton, is he a pitcher? Has his best years during World War II against subpar competition. Again, could be something for us. Dom D'Alessandro, great name, but he's first base. We don't need first base. Well, I'll do some. Well, let's see. What do we have as far as batting potential goes? Lou Finney might be our guy. Al Benton's their ref. Billy Sullivan's another interesting choice, but he went around to so many teams. He's probably not going to be the most consistent. Skeeter Newsom's just a fantastic name. Skeeter. Let's go with Lou Finney. I think he's going to be our guy. And we will go through the rest of the draft, see what our team looks like, go through the awards, and get ready for the next season. And the Gold Glove Award winners. Here you have a list of the AL. See some new names. Don't see a lot of repeating names showing up. In the NL, George Ewell bringing home his first one for us. Larry Brown, Dale Alexander, Dave Malicher getting his second for us. Quite a gap, 1923 to 1930, but pulling in a second one. Joe Cronin picking up his first one of hopefully many. Mel Ott getting one. Is that his second? No, it's his third. Whew, he's off for a great start to his career. Reliever of the year, Jack Russell. NL, Steve Swatonic. With Jakey May was second. Almost beat him out for in reliever of the year. And then we have our Platinum Stick Award winners, Martin Dihigo, who as a pitcher, look at this. He's 15-12, 4.94 ERA, not the best. He struck out 101, but look at this hitting. 368, 34 home runs, 142 RBIs. I've heard stories of this guy. He's an amazing player. He can play anywhere, apparently, as we can see. I've tried trading for him. It doesn't work. Hack Wilson picking up one, our former player. We did trade him away. He proved us wrong for this season at least, hitting 43 home runs. But hey, he's getting to play more. Babe Ruth picking up right field was 33 home runs. In the NL, Red Ruffing, Hartnett, Lou Gehrig getting his 5th one. He's dominating out here. Maybe he'll make a run at the RBI career total, knock off Cap Anson. We'll see. He's off to a great start. Scales, we don't have any others that are going to make it. Mel Ott is continuing. This makes me wonder if we're going to be able to hold on here. In the AL, Rookie of the Year goes to George Watkins. NL, Tony Cuccinello. Cy Young, Red Faber. Carl Hubbell's starting to get up there. Lefty Grove picking up his third Cy Young in a row. So doing what we thought he would be doing. Andy Cooper getting some votes. Satchel Paige, if only we could get him. He's starting to really emerge, it looks like. Getting a chance, getting the strikeouts. He's about to, I think, emerge into what he could be. So Diego getting the MVP award for the AL, beating out Judd Wilson and Babe Ruth. But, he pitched and hit, doing what Shohei did, only not quite as strong in the pitching. But Lou Gehrig winning unanimously in the NL. We have also had, where did we want to go for this? Here we go. So we did have Grover Cleveland Alexander retire, 367 wins, 2.67 ERA, striking out 2,041. So we are moving on from him. Hall of Fame voting is beginning. I wanted to also show that we had a trade. So we did trade Jim Bottomley away. He's going to have a monster year, I'm sure, but he didn't this last season. He didn't get as much playing time. We now have Rap Dixon, who has been doing great the past 4 years, hitting 300. We're hoping this is what we're going to get. I know his contact and stuff, but this power and gap power and the eye, I'm hoping will win out. He gives us defense. Thornton Lee is another one that we don't have any information on him yet. I'm hoping he'll start to emerge and have this fine little run that he has. We're moving him right up there into the, not the rotation, but he is going to show up in the bullpen. So with that being said, we're going to jump ahead to the beginning of the next season. Opening day, 1931, opening up against the Cincinnati Reds. We are only expected to play 500 ball from our owner. Here is a list of the top 10 prospects. We have none of them because we've been drafting at the end. Hall of Fame-wise, no one got in, so that's disappointing. No one was really even very close. Our lineup is going to be as such. Joe Cronin, Oscar Charleston, Clarence Palm, Lou Gehrig's batting fourth. Then we have New Allen, Cool Papa Bell, Rap Dixon, Dave Malicher. He's out for a week. He'll be back soon enough. Jimmy Dice will fill in for him. Lefty Grove, Andy Cooper, George Ewell, Ted Trent. We might put Luis Tiant or Smokey Joe Williams, who's 45 and still going, but he got beat up a lot last season. One thing I did forget to do is show who the draft picks were that we finished with. So we did our top ones. Lou Finney, we did take him. He'll be up with us in a couple seasons probably. Sugar Cane, there was no really else out there, and I just love the name. And then Hal Trotsky and Harry Matuzak. Hal Trotsky was set up as a starting pitcher, but look at this. This guy's got some power and some pop to him. So we've got him as a DH. Unfortunately, I think in real life he played first base, so we'll see if we can find a spot for him as we go. But we're hoping to have some success I'm not very confident because some of these other teams are going to start catching us. And we have a good team, but some of those superstars like Mel Ott and Jimmy Fox are starting to emerge and might knock us off. So let's jump ahead to July to see how the season's unfolding. And it has been a struggle. So we are sitting at 36-40, 15.5 back. We've lost, there were 2 stretches where we lost 7 in a row. So it's amazing we're at that record that we are. You can see our offense, everything is struggling. We are leading the league in home runs. Pitching struggling. We did move Luis Tiant to the 4th slot because Ted Trent was getting destroyed. Smokey Joe Williams is having a little bit of a resurgence in the bullpen. Lefty Grove's doing great. He's just not getting the run support. Joe Cronin's on fire. Oscar Charleston's doing well. Clarence Palm's Lou Gehrig is driving in the runs. New Allen's doing well. Cole Papa Bell's struggling. Rap Dixon is not the player we thought he would be. So, it's a struggle. The Tigers are running away, and so are the Brooklyn Robins. So that's just huge. Mickey Cochran, Earl Combs leading the way. Beckwith and home runs. So once again, we do not see the babe. Rogers Hornsby's got RBI. Lou Blue, he's one of our guys. We had him at one point, and he is now with the Browns having a pretty decent run when he's getting a chance, stealing some bases. In the pitching, you've got Pat Malone, Lefty Gomez, Jumbo Elliott. Jumbo Elliott was offered to us in a trade. We passed on it. That was in the offseason. Bill Foster's leading in wins again. Lefty Gomez in strikeouts. Bragana in saves. Now over in ours, in the National League, Sam West, Hafey, Woody English. Gehrig is leading the league in home runs with Jimmy Fox and Joe Cronin. Gehrig is second in RBI. Mel Ott's right on his tail. New Allen is up there in stolen bases. So we've got some players who are doing well. George Ewell wins. Strikeouts, Lefty Grove. I mean, we're having some good things, but we're just not putting it together. So it unfortunately looks like we will be just riding this one out in the middle to bottom of the season. We'll jump to September. If it's close, we'll check back in. Otherwise, we'll just go to the end of the year. Well, we ended up in third, 79-75. We had a good second half, way behind Brooklyn. I would have rather almost finished way down here so we could have got a better draft pick, because now we're going to be near the back of the pack again, and all the top Hall of Famers are going to be gone. Gibson, great rookie year, 13 home runs, 304 average, 92 RBIs. Martin Dihigo, again, 27 home runs, 119 RBI. I haven't even looked at his pitching stats. Is he pitching? He's pitching even better. Amazing. No wonder they're winning. Satchel Paige having a good, solid season. He's bounced back. We did have made some lineup changes. Joe Cronin had a good year. Lou Gehrig, again, with over 100 RBI. Lefty Grove doing great again, 200 strikeouts plus. George Ewell, Luis Tiant had a good, solid season for us. So we go to the playoffs with Detroit running away and Brooklyn doing well. Detroit, you would think, is going to be the odds-on favorite here with Mickey Cochran, with Rogers Hornsby. These guys, I mean, Dihigo he's playing center field and pitching. Carl Hubble, I mean, they've loaded up. Jumbo Elliott, wait, they should run away with this. So we finished the season with John Beck with 358, Averill with 31 home runs, Lou Blue, 32 stolen bases. I don't see, did Hack Wilson have a big year? Nope, he started to decline. So we did trade him off at the right time. Carl Hubble, an earned run average and wins. Lefty Gomez, though, taking strikeouts. And then over on our side, Chick Hafey with 365. So the averages have dropped quite a bit here. Jimmy Fox beating out Gehrig barely for the home run title. RBI, Gehrig in second again. Stolen bases, Cool Papa Bell in second. Gehrig leading in OPS, though. Then we have earned run average, Ray Brown. Lefty Grove in wins, though. Lefty Grove in strikeouts. Ewell did drop off, but he did get hurt. Saves Hymek, and then Lefty Grove again. So maybe another Cy Young for Lefty Grove. We'll see. But Detroit and Brooklyn, let's see what happens here. My guess is Detroit runs away with it. Oh, yep, 3-2. They 10-9. Brooklyn wins that one. And then Diego comes in and gets the, let's look at the playoffs. How's he doing? 2 home runs, batting .500. He's also pitched 6 1/3, got a win. He's ridiculous. Earl Webb has 3 home runs. Wow. 3-2. Smokey Joe Williams, yes, he did get hurt. Let's see. Playoff coverage. Will Detroit finish him off? No. Okay. I want to see if they will finish him off. Series tied at 3. Whoa, Brooklyn. No, Detroit pulls it out. Earl Webb getting the MVP with 11 RBI, 406 average. He deserves it. So Detroit, the American Leagues won 2 in a row. And we will, I think, in this episode here, we got 1 season in. We got to check up on the career stats. And then we'll pick up with the 1932, with the draft of 1931, see what the draft has, see if we can make any moves, and we will see what 1932 has in store. So hope you'll join back on the next one of this Legends in the Making.